Hello once again, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day so far. So what we're going to be talking about in this video today is the secret out there to getting rich. Now, this is the closest thing out there that I have come across if you're looking for some kind of get rich quick secret. And the fact that you're looking for that alone is kind of just an issue in and of itself, because there is no such thing as a free lunch out there or anything that's going to make you rich overnight. But this right here is the #1 lesson that I learned that had a substantial impact on the amount of money that I was making, and that is understanding the concept of leverage. And what I mean by that is the ability to leverage both the skills and the talents of other people to make you money. That is the #1 thing that you can do, or the #1 skill that you can learn that can allow you to become rich. And I was trying to think of the best way to demonstrate this, and I thought of the perfect example here using a barber shop. So let's say in scenario #1, you are not leveraging the skills or the talents of other people, you are leveraging your own skills and you are a barber. How much money could you potentially make? Well, starting out, let's say you leave barber school and you're just getting started and you're making about $15 per haircut. If you're doing 12 cuts a day, you could make about $180 per day as a barber. Then you get a little bit better and you're making $20 per cut and you're making, $240 per day. You get a little bit better and then you're making $25 per cut and you're making $300 per day. Certainly not going to become a millionaire looking at numbers like that, but let's say after years and years of being a barber, you become a master barber, you're the best in the area, and you're charging $50 per haircut. Even so, you're going to be making just $600 per day. So looking at scenario #1 here of leveraging your own skills, it's going to be damn near impossible to become a millionaire or to get rich because there is a cap on how much someone is going to pay for a haircut. There's nobody out there that's going to pay $1,000 for a haircut, or at least not in most cases. And so there's a ceiling to the amount of money that you can earn when you're simply leveraging your own skills and talents. This is where most people go wrong when they're looking to get rich. They either focus on a high-income profession, like being a lawyer or a doctor, or they're looking at a high-income skill that may be copywriting or sales, or maybe even being a barber, or whatever it may be. The problem is, it's all based on your own effort and your own energy, and there's going to be a cap on how much people are willing to pay for whatever service you are providing. So that is what most people do in the world. They follow scenario 1 and they simply leverage their own skills and their own efforts, and that is not the way to get rich. Scenario #2 is slightly better, and that is, instead of being a barber, owning a barber shop. So the way it works in most barber shops is that if you are a barber there, you pay to rent a chair there, and that goes towards the upkeep, the electricity, and the advertising, everything associated with that barber shop. Or they may be getting a cut or percentage of the haircuts you are doing, however that is structured. But let's say, for example, this is a barber shop where if you're going to be a barber there, it's going to cost you $50 per day. Well, let's say that that barber shop has 10 chairs, meaning if there were 10 barbers in there, they would each pay $50 per day to cut hair, meaning the owner of that barber shop would be making $500 per day. But the difference being here is that the barbers themselves are doing all of the work, and the owner of that barbershop simply provided the chairs, the equipment, the building for them to do their work, and he is leveraging these skills and talents of other people. And each of these barbers working there are totally okay with this deal because they're making $180 or $240 or $300 per day cutting hair, meaning that they would happily pay $50 a day to rent a chair at this barbershop. Now, most of these barbers are not going to want to go out there and open up their own barber shop. They would rather just cut hair somewhere else and pay this fee to rent that chair. So that is scenario #2 of leveraging the skills and talents of other people. And now I want to show you something that is called scale, or scaling this business. Now, some businesses are going to scale better than others. I have no experience with barbershops at all. I stick to online businesses. But scaling is basically taking something that works on a smaller level and blowing it up to a much larger level. So let's say somebody scaled this barbershop and replicated it 4 times over and opened 4 barbershops in the area. If each of those were fully rented at 10 chairs per day, that's $500 per day per shop, or $2,000 across those 4 shops. That is what is known as scaling when you take a business model that works and scale it at a larger level. That is the only secret I have come across to getting rich, is the ability to leverage the skills and talents of other people in creating a scalable business. And this can all be summarized with one quote here from John D. Rockefeller. He said, "I would rather have 1% of the efforts of 100 men than 100% of my own efforts." That is the secret to getting rich, is leveraging 1% or a small portion of the efforts of many people rather than what it is that you can do directly, because there's only 24 hours in a day. And so if you're only deriving income from your own efforts, there's always going to be a ceiling to the amount of money that you can earn. Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up this video. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And if this is your first time learning this lesson and you think other people might find it to be valuable, please share this with friends and family. But I hope to see you guys in the next video. Make sure you subscribe if you are new, and thank you so much for watching.